In question 10, we're asked to draw 3 lines onto this grid. Most people were able to get the first and second and then struggled with the third. So let's have a look at each in turn. X equals 1. If x equals something, we're looking at the x-axis, and if it equals to 1, then it's here, or any point along this line. So this is the line, whoops, well it should be if I draw it with a ruler. This is the line of x equals to 1. Y equals 2 on the y-axis, here's 2. So this is the line of y equals 2, and label it as that. And then this is where we had problems. This is going to be a straight line because there's no squares, there's no cubics or cubes. So I know that I'm expecting a straight line. It's not in the form y equals mx plus c. For some of you, it might have been easier if you'd rearranged it to make it look like that. So it's going to have a negative gradient, and I can tell that it's going to cross the y-axis at 5, so I'm expecting it to go through here. You didn't have to do that though. The thing with the straight line, the two most important parts, or the two most useful things to know, are where it's crossing the axis. So if we just take x plus y equals 5, when this line crosses the axis, either x is going to be 0 when it crosses, or y is going to be 0. Okay? If x was 0, so this is going to be the y-intercept. If x was 0 in here, what would 5 be? 0 plus something equals 5. So y must be 5. So I know it's going to go through 0, 5. And then here, if y equals 0, or in other words, at the x-axis, what would x be? Again, x plus 0 equals 5, so x must be 5. So it's going to go through here. Okay? And then once I've got 2 points, I know it's a straight line, so I can just join those together. So you should have got a diagonal line crossing through 0, 5 and 5, 0. Okay. The second part to this question said put an R in the region, and it told you the region you were looking for. So if we want x is bigger than 1, well here's the line of x equals 1. So I don't want anything on the left-hand side of that. In fact, I'm going to block it out. I want it to be bigger. So bigger than 1 would be on this side. Y is bigger than 2. So here's the line y equals 2. I want bigger. So anything below that I don't want either. Okay. And then this x plus y is greater than 5. Well, here's the line of where it equals 5. So anything above the line is going to be greater than 5. Anything below the line is going to be less. So all of this would be less than 5. So the only region that I'm left with is this region here. So I needed to see an R up there.